Kashmir, the northernmost mountainous region of Indian subcontinent, is among heavily militarized area in the world and has remained a major national security issue for both India and Pakistan since their inception for more than 70 years. Historically, Kashmir has been part of many empires, but at present, Kashmir is divided between three powerful countries. Until 1947, it was governed as princely state of Jammu and Kashmir under British Empire by Maharaja Hari Singh. And when Britishers realized they could no longer make hold over India, they decided to withdraw. At the time of withdrawal, they divided India into two independent dominion states, India and Pakistan. In this withdrawal process, all the princely states who were indirectly governed by the British were given choice either to join India or Pakistan by signing Instrument of Accession or to remain free as an independent state. Most of the princely states joined India except the last princely state of Jammu and Kashmir. At that time, Maharaja Hari Singh, the last Maharaja of princely state of Jammu and Kashmir, had different plan. He neither wanted to join India nor with Pakistan. He wanted his state to remain independent. But due to rising protest and rebellion in the state, it was not possible for Maharaja to keep Kashmir independent. And before Maharaja Hari Singh could make any decision, Pakistani-backed Pashtun tribesmen from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa invaded Kashmir and started occupying western and northwestern areas. Today, these occupied areas are known as Gilgit Baltistan and Azad Kashmir by the Pakistani government. When Pakistani forces invaded Kashmir, Maharaja Hari Singh requested India for military assistance, and in return, Maharaja Hari Singh handed over state of Jammu and Kashmir to India by signing the Instrument of Accession. The Instrument of Accession is a legal document that enables princely states to join Dominion of India or Pakistan. Soon after taking control over Kashmir, the Indian army uplifted its troops to drive out Pashtun invaders from the region, which led to the first war between India and Pakistan in 1947. Today, these freed areas are administered as Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh by the Government of India. In 1960s, China started construction of road in the eastern part of Ladakh adjoining areas of Xinjiang and Tibetan region. This construction of road triggered another war between India and China in 1962. In this war, China occupied roughly an area of 37,244 square kilometers from India. Today, this area is known as Aksai Chin. Shaksgam Valley in the northernmost region of Karakoram range, which is also known as Trans-Karakoram tract, was part of Kashmir region until 1963. In 1963, both China and Pakistan signed an agreement to establish a border between two countries. Under this agreement, Pakistan ceded Shaksgam Valley to China as a part of Xinjiang region. This move was strongly opposed by India because India too makes claim over the territory as a part of Kashmir region. This means Kashmir, which was once a complete region, now has been divided between three powerful countries. But why everyone wants Kashmir and what does it make so special? This all will be covered in this report. Kashmir is a great source of fresh water, and fresh water is available in form of glacier spread across thousands of miles in this region. Millions of people in India and Pakistan rely on fresh water flowing through the region. In fact, Pakistan heavily relies on Indus River flowing from India's Kashmir region. The Indus River historically played a major role in forming communities and civilization. One of the greatest, the Harappan civilization, also known as Indus Valley Civilization, flourished in the basins of Indus River. Even today, the Indus River plays an important role in Pakistan's establishment because Pakistan's main occupation is agriculture, which is also the backbone of Pakistan's economy, mostly relies on water coming from the Kashmir region. So it can be said Pakistan's existence is based on Indus River system. Indus is not just a single river that flows from India's Kashmir region to Pakistan. There are many other tributaries that join the Indus River ahead to create a vast water network in Pakistan. Out of these tributaries, 5 major tributaries of the Indus River flows from India. Jhelum and Chenab are the notable major tributaries. These two rivers originate from India's Kashmir region. And the other 3 major tributaries, Ravi, Beas and Satluj, flows through India's Himachal Pradesh and Punjab to Pakistan. And from these 3 tributaries, Ravi and Beas originates from India's Himachal Pradesh, while Satluj originates from Tibet. This means 4 out of 5 major tributaries of Indus originates in India. Water flowing through Kashmir not only supports millions of lives, it also provides opportunity to produce electricity by constructing hydropower station. In 1960, India and Pakistan signed the Indus Water Treaty brokered by the World Bank. The agreement gave India control over Beas, Ravi and Satluj rivers, and Pakistan control over Indus, Chenab and Jhelum. And because all the rivers flowed through India, India was given a special provision for hydroelectric development. Another significance of Kashmir is its geostrategic location. Kashmir serves as a gateway to the outside world. This landlocked region borders multiple provinces and states: Xinjiang to the north, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa to the west, Punjab and Himachal to the south, and Tibet to the east. In the present times, China and Pakistan both have border disputes with India, and through Kashmir, Pakistan's Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and China's Xinjiang region can easily connect each other. Now over here, Pakistan occupied Kashmir is more beneficial to China than to Pakistan itself, and there are many reasons to say this. Through Karakoram highway in Gilgit Baltistan, China can easily connect Kashgar in Xinjiang with Gwadar in Balochistan. Gwadar port will further serve China as a gateway to the Middle East. Right now, China imports most of its oil from the Middle East through Malacca Strait. India's Andaman and Nicobar Island is strategically located near Malacca Strait. India's relation with China has been rough since past few years. Due to ongoing border disputes and to counter China's growing influence in the Indian Ocean region, India maintains a strong military presence in the Andaman and Nicobar Island, which could easily sabotage Chinese ships passing through the strait. China therefore looks Gwadar port as an alternative to Malacca. Gwadar will not only provide safe passage but also reduce travel distance. Therefore, China has made huge investment in road and railway in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir as a part of China-Pakistan Corridor project. Huge Chinese investment will not only help China to boost its economy, but it will also bring safety and security to Pakistani establishment in the Kashmir region against deployment of Indian forces in large numbers near the line of control. Because any advancement by the Indian forces in the Pakistani occupied region will jeopardize Chinese investment, and to safeguard its interest, China may involve with Pakistan against Indian forces. Aksai Chin, which is also claimed by India as the eastern part of Ladakh, is significant to China because it connects Xinjiang and Tibetan region with China's only national highway, NH219, running through the region. If India regained control over this territory, it will be difficult for China to mobilize its forces between these two regions in case of war or to suppress any kind of separatism in Muslim-dominated Xinjiang or uprising in Tibet. On the other side, Pakistani-occupied Kashmir is strategically very important for India because it not only cuts a lines between China and Pakistan but also provides India passage to the Wakhan Corridor. The Wakhan Corridor is a narrow strip of land in Afghanistan extending from Gilgit Baltistan and separating Tajikistan and Pakistan. The Wakhan Corridor historically was created as a buffer zone during the Great Game in order to prevent Russian and British empires from expanding too much into each other's territory. China already have access to Wakhan Corridor through its southern part of Xinjiang region. Right now, Iran's Chabahar port provides India an alternative route to Afghanistan. If Pakistani occupied Kashmir comes under India's control, then the Wakhan border will provide India passage to Afghanistan, which will further serve as a gateway to the Central Asia. Other regions of Kashmir like Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh and Siachen Glacier have their own significance. Kashmir region serves as a buffer zone for India against Pakistan and China. High mountain range act as a first line of defense and provide security to plains of Himachal, Punjab and New Delhi. Siachen Glacier, located in Karakoram range in Himalayas, is the world's highest battlefield and prevents China and Pakistan from making military linkage, which could be a major threat to India's northern areas. Siachen not only avoids military linkage, it also serves as a watchtower for India. Through high altitude areas, India can keep eye on Gilgit Baltistan region and Chinese activities happening in Shaksgam Valley, which was ceded by Pakistan to China in 1963. India launched Operation Meghdoot in 1984 and captured Siachen, a day before Pakistan could launch Operation Ababil. Minerals are another source in the region. Apart from fresh water, Kashmir is highly rich in natural resources. Areas like Gilgit Baltistan is rich in minerals like gold, gypsum, chalcopyrite, uranium and precious gems like topaz and aquamarine. Chinese mining companies with Pakistani miners are working to extract these untapped resources, while on other side Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh have reserves of coal, marble, graphite, limestone and gypsum. Kashmir is endowed with lots of scenic beauty, lush green valleys, lakes, sky-high peaks, glacier, waterfalls, and number of pilgrim sites to attract millions of tourists across the world. The region has huge potential for tourism. No doubt Kashmir is a beautiful region, but at the same time it is also regarded as an extremely dangerous area in the world due to ongoing border disputes between India, Pakistan and China, and extremist fundamentalist groups flourishing in the region. Because of all these reasons, tourism in Kashmir is not up to as it should have been. If disputes are settled, peace returns to the valley and everything turns normal, tourism could become a huge industry in Kashmir, just like Switzerland witnessing in the Alps.